Well, hello there, everybody. Let's do it. We have Scott. He's back in Philadelphia.
Pennsylvania.
Yeah, I'm not in Philadelphia, but I am back in Pennsylvania.
Yeah.
He don't rep that hood.
Then Eddie is somewhere in Helen, Georgia.
Yep.
Turning flips with his camera. I don't.
Yep.
And then here we are waiting for a cruise ship. But we want to welcome you in. We want to do it. Do it.
We do it after dark style?
Yes.
Oh my God.
So let's do it, guys.
Friday night shenanigans.
It is TGIF. Good evening, everybody. Welcome
That's
into
right. That's right.
After Dark. And we got the eye candy. He's on vacation in his own state.
In back of the woods.
Yeah. Around the corner and in back of the woods in Helen, Georgia.
Helen, Georgia.
And we got Scott and Cruising is Fun Anytime in the studio. Welcome in, everybody. Good evening.
Good evening.
And welcome to the replay. First of all, thank you for coming back for the replay. We always appreciate it when you guys come back and enjoy the show. Sit back and relax because the day is no different. But for those of you that are here right now, good evening and welcome in Cruising on the High Seas.
And travel.
That's right. And he's encouraging everybody to, on your way in, please don't forget to smash that like button.
Yes. Hit it. Smash it.
Smash it.
Smash it.
Smash it after dark style. How about that? Like that? Not asking too much, right? Joe Hupp, good evening.
Good morning.
Good morning, wherever he's at. He's out there in Australia.
Yeah.
Oh, nice. So, yeah, good morning.
Yep.
Journeys with June and Brady have made it in. Hello. Welcome in.
Hey, June and Brady.
Emily is in the house.
Of our adventures.
Emily says, what's up, guys?
Emilia.
It's Friday, Emily. Rescue
Yep.
me.
Yep.
Yep.
And as you come in, let me know what's in the cup today. Scott, what's going on in the cup?
I didn't have a lot of time for creativity today. I've been very busy the last 2 days that I've been home, so I just made my usual Corona sunrise.
Nice. I got a watermelon punch.
I had a glass of big time Coca-Cola, and that's it. Now I'm back in the hotel room burping.
Yes. Absolutely. Oh, snap. First lady is in the house.
Hey,
Elizabeth. Hey.
What's up?
Oh, I don't think I have my hey babe down here.
Oh, man, you gotta fix it.
Because she's upstairs, that's why.
I know. She left the area and took the whole button with her.
Yes.
Wow.
Tell her to come down, Scott, and you can say hey babe to her.
Yes.
No. I went upstairs a couple of minutes ago. Anyway, she was sleeping. So I'm surprised she's actually awake in here.
Well, that'll work.
She made it look like she was sleeping.
Yeah.
She was keeping an eye on you.
That's what it was for sure.
Yeah, you Mr. Banana, you.
Joe Hupp says, in my glass is some fruit cup cordial. Oh, wait. Hold up. Ross is calling.
Oh, stop it. I'm going to put you in Ross. I'm going to
Ross
spank y'all.
Hang on. I got to pick up the banana phone. Hello? Uh-oh. Eddie done went somewhere. He just disappeared right off the panel.
Hey, he just dropped right out.
Yeah, no, but hey, I'm live, so I got to go, all right?
Oh, stop it.
Okay, bye.
I'm going to spank you and Ross. Bam, bam, bam.
It's after dark, so that is good.
Mm.
All right. You've been waiting to do some after dark stuff
Stop it.
all week.
Oh, we.
Hang on.
Mm.
Hang this back up. There we go. Okay. Banana Phone is
Put away.
yes.
Put away.
Drinking. Hang on. Who else is drinking? Okay. Journeys with June and Brady.
Alyssa's over here rubbing my belly.
I have Tito's and Sprite. Hey, it's Alice
Hey,
Lugo
Alice
Studios.
Lugo.
What's
How
up?
you doing?
Across the waves.
Yeah. Raining over here. We got wet coming out of the restaurant.
Next up in the chat is your friend and mine, all the way from Helen, Georgia, on location. Yo, yo, yo. Brooklyn in the house, Eddie Lugo Studios.
Yo.
Viva la raza.
Rasta.
I know he's having fun. Let's see. OCV says, hey, Ricky Rocker is causing havoc. Keep an eye out.
Mm. Mm.
Okay.
Ay, ay, ay.
Okay. Joe Hub says, I'm going to be meeting up with Sean, Ilana, and Nick in June.
Okay.
Oh,
Yeah. Hey, Cruise Nuts made it in. Good evening.
Hey.
what's up,
these
Cruz?
nuts. These nuts.
Welcome to the
Those
darkest
nuts.
of our adventures.
That's right.
They're gonna be bringing nuts in October.
Mm.
In October on the Booze Cruise 2.0.
Yeah. Oh yeah, especially Mike.
They're gonna bring the nuts.
That'll work.
Mm.
And we are all caught up in the chat. So, Scott, what's up today?
But Scott, I want to ask you a question before you start. This morning on the show, you talked about scooters.
Yes.
I didn't really like that because, you know, there are so many. Why would Carnival because you didn't say why they would do that other than what you read, but
It was a partnership being established between Carnival and Scootaround.
See, the thing is that they have a policy that they haven't implemented or enforced it. Now, out of the blue, now they're enforcing it, but it's not all scooters. It's those that are extremely big or leaving your scooter out on the hall. If you bring a scooter into the ship, it has to go in your cabin at night or whenever you're in your cabin. That's what the deal is. You have to get a bigger cabin when you book your cabin, or a smaller scooter. If you're not bringing your own scooter because it's too big, then they have somehow Scootaround is available to rent you a scooter at the price you're gonna pay for. So it's about $275 a week for to rent from a Scootaround.
Right.
wow.
And they're developing foldable ones that can go inside your stateroom as we speak.
Yeah, my walker, it's foldable, so I could bring my walker. My wheelchair at home, electric wheelchair that I have, it's also a foldable, so I could bring those in. Now a scooter, unless you could take it apart or you could fold it and bring it into the cabin, then you're okay. But they don't want them. I see their point because it's a safety point by leaving a scooter out on the hall, or somebody could pull a nice prank on you. A lot of those keys, they're the same, the generic keys. So you could easily jump in another scooter and go for a ride, or be a real pain in the behind you want to be, and take it and put it in 2 decks over, north of you and over in the front, and you're all the way in the back. How the hell are you going to know where your scooter is at? Because Carnival's not going to be responsible for them.
No,
They might help you look for it, but that's it.
But this is definitely as far as I'm concerned, I agree. Like, this is definitely what it's about. Because,
Yeah.
It's Friday night, so I'm just going to use the term, okay? Listen, I'm a travel agent. I sell cruises, right? So, but at the same time, I'm not just going to drink the Kool-Aid about it. So I have a term that I use personally to refer to the cruise lines. I call them money whores, right? Because because they're not just a normal corporation that wants to make profits, right? They go after obscene profits, right? So, and it's never seems to be enough for them. So I agree with this statement. This is really what it's about. Somebody said, "Hey, you know what? What can we do? Oh, here's what we can do. With all the people who are on cruise ships all the time with scooters, let's find a way to try to force people, at least a certain percentage of them,
Right.
to then rent these scooters because their scooter's too big." Right. Yeah. So, and here's the other side too. If you've ever seen these small little scooters, the kind that they're saying would be acceptable, the average person is not going to fit on a scooter like that. Nor is it going to be very comfortable for them to ride around on a scooter that size for 7 days. And if you're really thinking about that, I mean, if you're a hospitality company that really cares about your guests and cares about their experience, that should certainly be a factor in it, right? You're going to have somebody who's extremely uncomfortable on a little thing like that. You know, how are they going to be happy and want to come back? Right. But at the end of the day, it's still just about how much money do we make? And then they'll roll the dice on that. How many of those people who were unhappy about it after they get home will miss cruising and then find some way to convince themselves to want, to find a way to deal with it and go on a cruise again and rent the small scooter, right? Because they're not going to own the small scooter. They're not going to be like, hey, let me trade my normal comfortable size scooter in that I normally go to Walmart in and everything else for this small scooter so that I have a small scooter I can go on a cruise ship with. No, they're going to leave that scooter at home. The biggest concern that I have is how many people really, there's always a percentage of people who are like, it doesn't matter if it was being advertised. It doesn't matter if it was out there. It doesn't matter if it was my responsibility to do my due diligence and know everything that I needed to know before I went on vacation. There's still going to be a certain amount of people who show up who say, I had no idea. And then Carnival can say to them, oh, hey, you know what? We have an alternative right over here that you can rent at your expense. But the question then is, what do they do with the scooter they showed up with? Right? That's the big problem. And a lot of those people, I mean, they can't leave it there.
Right.
Carnival's not going to take it in tow because they won't let it on the ship. So, a lot of those people are going to be stuck and they're not going to be able to rent the other scooter and go because they're not going to have any place to put their scooter.
Right.
Storage fee. It
could be another way, yeah.
I don't know, man. If we hear something about storage fees, then that's really just nitpicking at that point.
That's money picking.
Yep. Pickpocketing live in your face. Travel Adventures with Eric B has made it in. Good evening.
Hey.
Yeah, he's here too.
Nice.
We were just at the restaurant.
Cool. And Emily asked a question, Joe, have you seen many dingoes?
And have you seen them eating any babies?
I know, right? Oh, okay.
I've seen him at the zoo.
Well, Joe says not where he is, but too far inland. I have seen one dingo up on the coast of NSW, and I nearly pooped my pants. Woo!
I mean, it's basically a dog, right?
Yeah.
But I hear that they have tempers.
Right.
Salty Beach Traveler says, but could this be discrimination?
I will say, yeah. It could be a rough interpretation to it.
Because if you think about it, those small scooters, my niece who went on the cruise with us in September, she wouldn't be able to sit comfortably because she's a big body woman.
Yeah.
Right.
That's not right. And
right. I mean, listen, okay. I mean, this is not the case for everybody, right?
Yeah.
But like I was talking with a woman on the Prima. You know, she was a younger person. She clearly had some type of, you know, condition or whatever that made it difficult for her to walk. She was on a scooter. It was, you know, it wasn't a massive scooter, but I don't think it was one of those tiny little foldable ones either.
You're
Right.
talking about the lady that was over at the local?
Yeah, the redhead.
Yeah. Well, I was talking to her at remember we were talking to her when we were at the local, you and Alice and I, but I was also talking to her at another point, and then Jeremy came along as well, and he talked to her for a little bit. And I also saw her on Harvest K kind of whipping around on the thing and stuff.
She was flying around in Harvest K.
Yeah, she was really, she drove that thing, like, I think she had it cranked all the way up, like the top speed on it, right?
Yeah, yes.
But in any event, you know, so she probably would have been fine, I guess, is my point. But a lot of people, you know, that are on these scooters are, you know, they're bigger people.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
And they would not be comfortable on these tiny little foldable scooters.
Yeah.
And when the scooters fold, how much do they weigh? Because I'm also thinking that they have to pick it up in order to bring it into the room as well.
Well, some of them you're able to push them in. Like the wheelchair that I have at home is 50 pounds to lift it. But the back wheels, you could turn the knob in the middle and it will make it manual. All you got to do is push them in.
Okay.
Makes it easy.
Okay.
Now, if you have to take it apart, and it's the same person carrying it in, and if the only person, let's say, right there at the moment of the cabin, how the hell they're going to carry all that in?
Yep.
That will be a different situation.
And remember this too, right? The entire industry is reactive. So when one does something, they all do it.
Yes.
So it is just a matter of time. And of course, you know, and I mean, again, they're always looking for new revenue streams. That's the kind of the nature of a corporation. But I think the cruise lines take it a bit extreme. They, in my opinion, they go way too far with that. And because they're not, you know, because they're not regulated, they can kind of get away with certain things. So like I said, when the rest of them do it, you know, then it's going to kind of be an industry wide. And then you ask yourself sometimes too, like I ask myself, like, who in Miami at Royal Caribbean said to themselves, let's price a whole bunch of people out of the possibility of ever cruising.
Yes.
Right.
Yes.
Right. And so you would think that doesn't sound like a good business decision, but here they are doing it. So you know that they are thinking there's probably two trains of thought here. One is, okay, so those people may not take a cruise every year because it'll take them longer to save up for it. We're fine with that. They'll just end up cruising maybe every 2 years or something like that. Or maybe they'll take a shorter cruise or something, which is one of the reasons why they're doing Utopia on 3 and 4 day cruises.
Right.
I mean, to kind of have enough Oasis ships already so they feel like they can kind of waste one on 3 and 4 day cruises. They also feel like the 3 and 4 day cruises will be a little bit cheaper than a 7 day cruise. So they feel like, okay, well, you know, they can't take a 7 day cruise, but they can take a 3 day cruise. So, okay, let's do that. And let's give them a really big ship and they'll be wowed. They'll be so wowed from it that they'll look for ways to try to come back again, right? Because they didn't get long enough time on that ship, right? So there's a psychology to all of that. And, you know, they spend a lot of money on people who can figure all that out, right? So that's one side of it. The second side of it is, you know, they're fine with pricing those people out as long as they can get the other side of, you know, the track to pay $37,000 for a cabin, you know, that they're probably only going to sleep in. Now, those people, you know, again, it's all relative. So those people don't really see that as, I can't believe I paid $37,000 for this room.
Right.
Those people are like, hey, this is how I live because this is what my lifestyle is. So it's amazing that I can still get that on a ship full of people who maybe only paid half of that or less, or, you know, only paid a couple of $1,000.
Yeah.
Yep.
So, I mean, that's just the way they do it. And then, of course, if they can discriminate against that class of people and say, those people love cruising. Most of them have probably cruised before. They're not going to want to give it up. They're going to initially be mad about it. They're going to initially be upset. Maybe they'll even initially say, you know what, I'm done. I'm not going to cruise anymore if this is the way you're going to treat me. But then after a while, they're going to calm down. They're going to settle down. They're going to miss that cruise. And then they're going to look at that, and a certain percentage of them are going to compromise and say, okay, fine, I'll rent the small scooter.
Yep.
So,
We got 2 more people in the chat. Will G says, hey, all from San Juan,
Hey,
Puerto Rico.
Puerto Rico.
I hope you're not in La Perla.
I hope not either.
And also, Carnival Cruise Addicts has made it in. Hello,
Hey.
welcome in.
Welcome to the darkest year of our adventures.
That's right, baby. It
It's
is.
a bad neighborhood in Puerto Rico. San Juan.
Yep. It is after dark, and let's see what the weather is doing here in Galveston. It looks like we are at 73, and we're about to drop down to 58 by 8 a.m. Nice. And then, okay, so we got 73 degrees outside with 86% humidity and cloudy. By the time you make it in tomorrow, if you are sailing away on a ship, it's going to be around 58 or 59 degrees in the morning.
weather.
Good weather,
Good
good
weather.
cruise weather,
Mhm.
and windy, 21 mile an hour winds in the morning. So, yeah, it doesn't look like any rain tomorrow.
And the
It was still too cold when I was there.
Yeah.
the roads will be closed on I-45. So if you're coming in I-45, do an alternate route or just check the signs, because there's going to be a lot of road closures this weekend.
Yep. And it is 8:22 in the PM here in Galveston, and the penguins are already asleep. So I thought we'd show the penguins this evening.
I know. I love the penguins.
And then we got some people here on Galveston Island. This is the Strand here in Galveston.
Which is our downtown.
Yes. And it's not a lot of people out right now, but it is still early. You know, it's only
yeah, it's still
8:22. But
Yeah.
it'll get busier as the
beach is
weekend.
full.
Oh yeah, let me switch over to Murdoch's here.
Okay, but wait, somebody's got something to do.
Mm.
Oh, wait a minute. Here we go.
Hey!
Yeah, that's down on the
beach.
that's down on the beach here in Galveston.
Yeah.
And
Spring
there's
break has
people.
begun.
Spring break is fully underway, and people will be arriving. I know tomorrow at least.
Oh, it's going to be busy.
It's
They'll
gonna be
down
really
here in the
busy.
rain next week. It's supposed to rain.
Look, it's the carnival. Look, it's the carnival
The
restaurant.
restaurant. Yeah, right
Right.
here. It's a place called Fish Grill.
I swear, every time I see that, now I saw it like with my own eyes, right? And it definitely there looks like a tail, right? Like a fish
Yeah.
tail, right?
It's the
But
fish-
in this webcam, it looks like a carnival funnel.
Carnival Funnel. Yeah.
Yes.
So, yeah, that's the current situation here in Galveston.
And tomorrow morning it's going to be busy. Even at 59 degrees,
Yep.
people are going to be at the beach because they've already come down and they got to do something.
Yep.
We need a dance.
Oh, hey,
We got a super chat.
from you.
And you.
And you.
And you.
And you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Now we should have a
Carnival Cruise Addict says, yeah, boy.
someone here dancing in Paradise Beach, walking down the by the pool.
Scott, you want to go ahead and roll that clip?
No.
No.
No, I don't actually.
You're lucky I'm not in my computer.
But I'm gonna run it anyway.
We're all gonna learn that dance for 2.0,
Yeah,
and we're gonna do it no matter where we are
in the
Yes.
middle of the Lido.
in the middle
Yeah.
of the Lido.
Even Alice is gonna join us.
Y'all down?
Yes, we're gonna all do
I'm
that.
definitely going to learn that dance.
Oh, stop.
I'm going to study that dance hard.
Yeah, because we're gonna say on point, do it,
Uh-huh.
and we gotta all do it.
You got to do it on cue.
We gotta do it on cue.
Yep.
Yep.
I mean, I know I got the pool dance down. I can get this. Okay, but
Yeah. The pool dance is pretty simple.
there we go.
Oh my God, this is timeless.
Yeah.
I love it.
TikTok coming
Yeah.
up.
Okay, TikTok, yeah, right.
Oh my
Take it easy,
god.
Joe. The Down Under Cruisers are going to be coming on in about 30 minutes, right?
30 minutes, yeah.
Something like that. Yeah.
Yeah. So I know that we're going to enjoy it over there. Take it easy.
Mhm.
Yeah, that dance never gets old.
Never.
That's right. So Scott, what port are we going to today?
I wish I knew what port we were going to today.
Really?
Yeah, I wish. Because I unfortunately could not figure all that out because I, as you well know, okay, am not the great Eddie Lugo.
Okay, so Eddie.
Okay. I am not the great Eddie Lugo, and those are shoes that I will never be able to fill.
Okay.
Mm.
So Eddie, now that you're in Helen, tell the viewers about some must not miss spots in Helen. Where do they need to go and why?
Well, definitely here. There's a great place called Das Eis, which is kind of a German ice cream place where they make you the famous El Spaghetti ice, which is an ice cream only done in Germany, and you could only find it here in Helen. Lately, there's a place, I'm not quite sure, but I think somewhere in California or Arizona, they're making it too now. But it's a special machine that makes the cream comes out like spaghetti itself. It's vanilla ice cream. Then you could either put strawberry sauce or cherry sauce. Makes it look like pasta sauce. They put a couple putolinis in it that look like breadsticks, and two Ferrero Rocher balls, which makes it look like meatballs, and then coconut shavings make it look like the Parmesan cheese. It's around $12.50 for a plate, and enough ice cream for two people. And I saw Kenny eat two of those today.
Wow.
Kenny, foreman Kenny, he had two of them.
Two of them.
So, and I think you would put a third one. Maybe it would have been a third one.
Yep.
This is a very small town up in the mountains of Helen, Georgia, to the north side of the state, very close to Tennessee.
Oh,
We're not too far, between 75 and 85 highways. So there is plenty of treat shops. There are many, many restaurants. We just came from one tonight. What was the name? Bobby Williams? Ma?
But
The name of the restaurant?
But the whole
Yeah.
theme of Helen
Right.
is that it's a German themed town, right? It's modeled after, at least loosely modeled after, a German looking town, right?
Yes.
German looking buildings and
Yeah.
German theming of
You
stores.
definitely know you're not in Georgia. You don't think you're in Georgia. I don't feel like I'm in Georgia at all. this is how it takes you away because it's so enclosed between mountains in a valley that you don't see anything else. So if you don't realize it, you don't feel like you're in Georgia anymore. Like you're not even in the States. This is how much of a German touch has in it. There's some areas where it doesn't look as much, but there's some others where the buildings are right on it. So we enjoy coming here. It's a very small town, very busy for what it has, especially on the weekends. Chattahoochee River cuts through here, so they do a lot of festivals with trout sometime in the year. I think now in April they'll be doing a festival on that. There's every restaurant, a lot of stuff here. It's all German. It's all German dedicated. Even the costumes, the people, what they wear, the names on the menus, the names of the restaurants. It's a lot of stuff like that takes you back to if you were in Germany.
Interesting.
Nice.
So now, are people like like when you go to those Oktoberfests and people are like dressed in, what do they call them, like lederhosen?
Lederhosen, yes. During October they do that here.
Okay,
they do a big festival.
But not now, right?
No, not now. Over at the Hafner House, the big restaurant where we're going tomorrow, the biggest one here in the whole town, they do wear the Lederhosens. They all the girls, all the guys, they have their costumes and stuff. It looks very nice.
Interesting.
Yeah, and they sing and all that in German, so it makes it very, very interesting. I mean, Jarian gets a kick out of it because Alice knows a few things in German, and he's always, could you do the blessing and have her, have it praise the whole thing? And I mean, he gets fascinated when Alice is around. So sometimes I got to keep an eye on you there. Say, hey, buddy, watch it.
You got a question in the chat from Emily. It says, Eddie, who is watching your cats?
They are on their own tonight.
Yep.
Well, my sister-in-law will probably stop by tomorrow or Sunday after church and take a look at them, but they'll be all right because we'll be back Sunday night. I made sure that I had their portable potties cleaned up and ready, plenty of food, plenty of water, plenty of everything. So they're good. 2 days in a row, they'll be all right.
Oh, wow. That's a long banana word right there.
Friendship. This weekend, it means friendship. There you go.
Yep.
Banana. Okay. The Bud Files have made it in. Hello. Welcome in.
Hey, Bud. Hey, Fat and Troy.
Yeah.
What's up?
What's up?
Hey,
¿Qué pasa? What's up, Orange Cold Blood?
Yeah.
Mr. Ross. Ross will be also with us in the on the Paradise in October. So
Yeah.
watch out.
He's
He's gonna bring his shenanigans too.
I mean, I'm sure everybody here has watched Fats and Trees Sunday Lives, right?
Yes.
I mean,
Yes.
what an amazing couple, right?
Yes.
I mean, they are just so incredible.
Absolutely.
And they always have so much amazing information, right?
Yes.
They have such a great rapport with each other, such a good flow to their show. I really I'm so busy. I don't have time to do a lot of things, but I always manage to catch at least a little bit of their show, if not the whole thing. And I always watch the replay. And they are just really amazing people. And we definitely appreciate you two being here tonight for sure.
Yes.
Yes.
Cruise Nuts has a question for you, Eddie. Did you bring your German outfit? LOL.
9.
9?
9.
9 lederhosen?
9. 9 no Lederhosen 9.
Oh, man. Yeah, that would be cool.
I mean, by the way, that means no in German.
Auto insurance. Oh, wow.
What the
Good one, Ross.
He just type in a keyboard.
Yeah. Hey, Jennifer from Embarkation Nation has made it in. Hello.
So, Jen.
I'm glad you're here to tell us these things.
It says Jeremy and Cheryl, the Munster German Fest in Munster, Texas is a lot of fun.
Oh, okay.
It is just north of DFW and normally in April.
Mm.
That'll work.
Is that Dallas Fort Worth?
Yes.
For us people who, who get up every day and think to ourselves, this ain't Texas.
Right.
Mm.
Amen to that.
Right.
And Cruise Nuts says, so Eddie brought 9 outfits. LOL.
No.
No, I heard what Alice brought. It was a bag and a backpack. That's it.
Yep.
That's all Eddie told us about this morning. So that's probably what he brought too.
Yeah, that's what I have. A bag, a backpack, and hopefully
The drone.
I get to fly this thing tomorrow.
Oh, I can't wait for that, man.
Not today, but tomorrow we'll give it a shot.
I can't wait for the drone footage.
Whoop, whoop.
Did you replace that propeller?
The one?
The propeller. Did you replace the torn propeller? All right.
He's got him. He's got him with him. So, yeah, he's good.
8 more. 4 and 4.
Mm.
A source of the banana, German banana word. Wow.
Mm.
And Emily says, yes, drone footage.
Yes, it's gonna be nice.
Yes, I'm looking forward to that
Eddie
drone
was
footage for sure.
talking, it's gonna be really nice footage.
Let's see. Hopefully it rain tonight, or is it gonna rain tomorrow? So hopefully in the morning, when we go to Hefner's in the morning, after that we clear, so I'll be able to pop it and bring it out
Yeah.
and see what happens.
I'm not sure how good advice this is right here, but I know I'm not going to put mine in the air at night at all.
Yeah, I have from time to time, and it's not terrible once you're all the way up there because it's more. I mean, you can more or less just be assured you're going to fly around, and if you're familiar with the airspace you're flying around in, you're good. The tricky part is landing.
Right.
Oh.
Right, because you've got obstacles to avoid when you're landing.
I seen one other videos, drone videos at night over in Miami, and he didn't look like he went too far. But then again, it's a lot more clear in Miami because of the housing. Here, trees and cables, and they're stopping the way that I do not see.
Yeah, a lot of dark spots and stuff.
In the city, you got light pollution to count on.
Here, I'm way up in the mountains and forget it. I thought I almost wanted to, but started like a little drop started coming down when we left the ice place, the ice cream. Mm-hmm. And then by the time we got to the hotel here, came in, we brought everything in. And we went to dinner and come back, and then it started pouring rain. And me and Alice have to run to the car and jump in. I got wet because put in the walker in the bag. And then here, when we got to the hotel, to getting out of the hotel, running into to grab the elevator. So we got a little bit wet.
Cruise Nuts says night flights starting and landing are the worst.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, once you're up there and if you're in familiar airspace, you're just kind of flying around. It's more or less the same, especially if you put the gain all the way up on the camera and stuff. That helps to kind of, lighten up the image a little bit and stuff. But when you're landing, it's all kind of dark, especially where I live. Right. But you're right. Like in a city and stuff like Miami or something like that, with all the light pollution on the ground, you at least have a better idea. So.
Right.
Yep.
Orange Cone Vlog says flying monkeys are also an obstruction. Oh, wait, that's in Oz.
That happens all in Chicago, not here.
Yeah. I mean, I would try it in Houston. I actually would, because there's so much light pollution on every street that, and I already know what parking lot I would do it in. Walmart.
Yeah.
I mean, that would be a good landing pad.
Yeah, because it's really lit up, right? So obviously there's probably not going to be any kind of wires and stuff running around Walmart
or IKEA.
That too, yes.
There's an IKEA in Houston?
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
The Labyrinth.
Yep. Cruise Nut
Yep.
says add a crap load of trees and then the fun begins. Can't do trees. I got to get out in the middle of a parking lot and just know that my return to home is coming back safely and I'm not going to like run into anything.
Right.
I have to have that blanket of security in order to do it.
Yeah. Yeah, and I live near high tension power lines, so that's always a tough one for me because I got to go way up before I can fly over them.
And I have a hill in front of us here, and they have a roller coaster there, so it'd be fun to film that. But I got to be careful not to go over too much because there's a lot of trees in the way.
Yep.
So daytime has to be the way, not at night. Night, I might be able to like go to a big parking lot here at one of the hotels. Maybe bring it up, fly around, and take like a panning either right or left up the whole town, because this town again, it's not within 7 minutes. Not even 7 minutes, you cross the whole place. From one end to the next.
Right.
So I'd be able to film the whole place, but then again, I got to stay away from them trees.
Yep. Just trust it. 250 feet into the sky. That's all you got to do. Bring it way, way up. And it's like, but I don't want to send it that far out. It's like I still got my hook in it, right? It's like, I still want to see it.
That's my problem. I keep looking at it instead of looking at it on the phone.
Right.
Like, where do you think you're going? No, they didn't send you that way.
But you got to trust that screen. You got to be able to trust it. And then you get these little messages like, the controller has become disconnected from the drone, and it's like
oh crap!
Whoa!
What now?
Is it barreling?
No!
Is it barreling toward the water right now? Because I'm over water when this happens, and it just really freaked me out. I was wondering, was it dropping like a mosquito, like a dead mosquito or something?
But in that situation, you have one or two. You can do one of two things. You can either wait for it to reconnect, or you have to power cycle it. And then when you power cycle it, it should reconnect. Should reconnect, right?
Right.
But otherwise, you also have to trust that if it truly becomes disconnected, it should automatically return home.
Right. Hey, friend Antoinette at Fun has made it in. Hello.
Hey, Antoinette.
Oh, and
Antoinette should be here.
Oh, okay. She's coming up.
I don't know. She should be here.
She's in Georgia too.
Yeah.
Cruise Nut says, Tracy says, hello, Cheryl and Alice.
Hey.
Oh, hello, Tracy.
Yes.
Alice just say hello, Tracy. Alice is like on the other side of the room. This is about the size of the Prima here. So, and it's also an accessible room. It needs upgrading. It needs a lot of upgrading here, but it's. I mean, for the price, you can't fight too much about it.
Right.
And Cruise Nut says, Signal is your best friend while flying. And Scott, he's been telling us about this. You need at least 12 satellites before you're clear.
Yeah, you should have at least 12.
Yeah, just because you're clear don't mean that you got to put it in the air. You got to wait. Mine said 24 last time I set it up, so I felt comfortable. I'm like, hey, there's a lot.
I think at around 12 is when you'll get the message, or you'll get the announcement that the home point has been updated.
Mm-hmm.
So that's when you can be reasonably assured that the drone knows where it's got to come back to if it has to. So.
Yep. Oh, snap. Antoinette said, Eddie, we had to cancel.
Oh,
okay.
Yeah.
We're not there either, Antoinette.
Yep.
It's too far for me.
We sent our best representation, which is the eye candy. Hey, and speaking of eye candy, you can catch him live on the Carnival Paradise in like very little days coming up. I think we got
233.
200 and something days.
233. I looked at it just a moment ago.
And
Oh,
I know that he is. We are all excited to be on that ship together again. Whenever the team cruises together.
My cheeks laugh a lot.
Yes, we have hurt cheeks, and maybe hurt cheeks might not be a good thing to say.
Oh, not those.
too late.
No,
These cheeks.
yes, the cheeks on your face.
Yeah.
Is these chicks kind of like these nuts?
Oh no,
These
these cheeks. Hey, I like that. We gotta bring that. Yep, Cruise Nut says 2.0 Boots Cruise is going to be fun. Get ready to meet these nuts.
I know
LOL.
that's
Yes,
right.
the one and only.
Can't wait.
I know, right? Ooh,
Mm.
So, speaking of the Carnival Paradise
yep.
and the Booze Cruise
Mhm.
2.0 and Eddie Lugo Studios.
Yes. October 28th this year. Yeah, baby. We're going. We're going to be living at Tampa on the Carnival Paradise. We're going to go to Key West, Montego Bay, and Grand Cayman. Yeah, man. You want to go? There's some cabins available. Get in touch with Bruce at Ocean to Ocean Travel and get your cabin going. And he's here in Helen right now with his wife, Cindy. So, yes, let me know, and I'll let him know. So, get ready to
Sign
book
up in
it.
person.
That's right.
Booze Cruise 2024. Hosted by Eddie Lugo Studios. Out of Tampa, Florida. Port of Calls, Key West, Florida. Grand Cayman Island. Montego Bay, Jamaica. Aboard the Carnival Paradise. Come join us for this great cruise, October 28th to November 3rd, 2024. Contact Bruce at ocean2oceantravel.com.
Yes, come join us.
Yes.
But before you do, make sure you are ready to get down, get funky, and get loose.
That's how we party.
Yep, that's how we get down when we cruise together.
Yes.
Get on board, man. It's a good time.
It's a good time.
It
y'all.
really is,
Y'all just don't know. Y'all's cheeks are going to be laughing.
especially after dark.
Yes.
I'm telling you, and if Carnival needs the local.
No, we're gonna
just
meet up at
Carnival-
O'Shea's.
But we're not going to be on NCL, is what I'm saying.
Oh, that's right. Wait.
We're going to be on the Paradise.
Okay, that's right.
Meet us at Pizza Pirate.
Yeah.
Hell.
Oh yeah,
It's a Pizza Pirate.
on that ship it is Pizza Pirate, isn't
Pizza
it?
Pirate.
Right?
Yeah.
Yeah, on that ship. Other ships it's Pizza del Capitano, right?
Right.
But on that ship, Pizza Pirate.
Pizza Pirate.
Pizza Pirate.
Yeah.
Trust me, if I do another group cruise, it will definitely be NCL.
Yes.
On probably will be on 26, not on 25.
Okay.
Right.
Mm.
Yep.
Now we definitely, I don't have any information about it yet. I haven't started it yet, but it's definitely going to put together another group cruise from Tampa, probably in 25. We'll see what happens. All right.
Yeah.
We still have to work out all the particulars. So we're not going to give any more information other than that little bit of teaser. But that one is definitely going to be a blast.
It's going to be
There you go. Yep.
Shane.
And Cruise Nut says the Paradise needs to make sure they have a lot of premium tequila. LOL.
They probably will.
Yep.
Just don't let them know you're coming because they might say, nothing's going to be here. Nope.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or they get the cheapest brand instead of that stuff you like.
Next year, I know that Eddie was talking about a group cruise we got coming out of Galveston, and it's the Tropic Like It's Hot group cruise
Yeah, in
on the,
January.
on the Harmony of the Seas,
Yes.
January 26th, 2025. And hey, that's an Oasis class. I know you're gonna have fun on that one.
Yeah.
Mhm.
And
My first Royal Caribbean.
yeah,
Mhm.
you got the. Are you going to attempt to ride the carousel?
If they let me, yeah. I don't see why not.
Well, that'll work because I need a vlog
No,
on
I
that.
think that's for kids.
Yeah, I know. That's what I mean.
Yeah, you can't ride it. Adults can't
Oh.
ride the carousel.
I thought adults could.
No, not the carousel.
You can at the
That's
Houston
it.
Zoo.
No, that's
Stop.
I'm serious.
he can ride the Ultimate Abyss.
Or you
Right,
go down
right.
He
the
can ride the Flow Rider.
Ultimate Abyss.
Sure, yeah, and end up
You can
messing up my
do
hips.
that.
Okay.
What is
He
it?
can do the zip line.
The zip line. That's what you can do.
No,
Okay.
me?
Yes.
Oh, no. That's fake news right there. That is fake news, ladies and gentlemen.
You and
The
Antoinette.
zip line is really not that bad, right? It's really not that bad. And when you get to the other side, it's a really soft, kind of like slow, controlled stop,
Right.
right? It's not like it's a whiplash kind of stop. Or anything.
I'll do the Ultimate Abyss.
Mm.
I would do the Ultimate Abyss.
But people want to see.
I
you
did it
do
on the Prima.
People want to see you.
I just
do
hope it's not as bumpy as the one on the Prima.
zip line. They want to see you do the zip line.
They would like to see themselves do the zip line. If they enjoy it, hey, it's free.
You
do
know,
it all
you-
day. Knock
You
yourself
and
out.
Antoinette, y'all scared of heights.
Oh, yeah. Nope. I'll do dry slides, but hey, the just hanging out over that many floors down below, I'm not sure about that.
And it's really short. It's over it's like I did it once just because I wanted to do it, right? But
Right.
it's really short.
You
You
were
know, I
saying-
also did the skydiving. I did the skydiving on Anthem of the Seas.
Right.
And I did it once because I wanted to do it. It's not, for me, it's not one of those things you have to do over and over again. It's not that thrilling because it's so short.
Right.
So it's not like you're, zip lining for like a half a mile through the canopy of some South American jungle or something like that, where you're seeing like really amazing things. I mean, you're just basically seeing, people who should have probably pulled the curtain on their balcony door closed and stuff like that while you're.
Oh, wow. My God. Cruise Nut says, I will drink something else then. LOL. No worries, Eddie. Bring it in for a group hug. And then Tammy made it in the house. Hello.
Hello,
Welcome.
sister.
And
Welcome to the darkest year of our adventures.
you say Scott got it on.
Mm.
I know that's right. See, that's what I'm talking about. Antoinette gets it. I rode the carousel on the Wonder of the Seas.
Really? I listen, I've only ever seen kids on it. And when you see those sizes of the horses and stuff on the carousel, I don't even know if you could get an adult on them. They're like little tiny horses, like a little kid carousel.
Okay, but to be fair, Carnival is trying to put us on kid scooters, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
I really don't like that though.
Yeah.
I actually thought to myself, you know what? Really a port like a collapsible scooter is really not big. I mean, it's only about big enough for a kid, really,
Right.
Or really super tiny small adult, right?
Yep.
So most people who need a scooter are not going to be those.
Okay. There is a story notification in the chat. Timmy says Scott got on the roller coaster because I egged him on.
Mm.
Oh,
Tell it.
ouch.
Put yourself in one MC, good sir, and let
Hey,
us know the story.
I think I'm having internet problems.
Oh, wow. Yeah.
Tammy, you scared it.
Hey,
Wimp.
Cruise Nut said we did the zip line in Jamaica and it was awesome.
See there? People want to see you do the zip line.
But you can see Cruise Nuts do the zip line.
Mm. No.
That's what I'm
it's
saying.
not
You
the
gotta-
same.
You got to go check out the Cruise Nuts video in order to check that out.
I watch them all the time though, on the TV. I watch Antoinette at Fun on the TV. I need
Now
to go
that-
back and
Now that would be a good drone shot.
but she's scared of heights just like you.
Do a droney on somebody that's doing a zip line.
Be good.
That would be a good drone shot. Wow, put it in sport mode and let it fly. That
That's right.
would be awesome. That's like Carl's butt in sport mode. I love it. Okay, so now that you got your internet back, Scott, let us know about the roller coaster story.
Here we go.
Move the ship out of the asteroid so we can send a clear transmission.
That was funny.
Oh my god!
Oh God.
Oh, I need a drink.
Yeah.
Sounds like it.
So what's going to happen tomorrow, Eddie? So like, what's the whole what's the whole plan and the event for the whole weekend?
We're expecting to meet up at 7 a.m. at Hoffer's for breakfast, which is in the north side of the town. Then around 2 o'clock, some people will go back to Spaghetti. That's ice cream to get more ice cream again. Some of the people will go do some shopping and some walking around the scenery here in town. There's a mountain roller coaster. If it's not raining tomorrow, hopefully they'll be open and they could do some riding down the hill. There's some areas parked nearby where you could go and do some hiking and stuff like that. Again, if it's not raining. There's a bunch of stuff here, some roller derby rings and stuff like that here to do also. There's plenty of shopping, thrift shops and other stores to go to. There's a Botch store that we stopped in last year, and I'm hoping that Alice will be inclined again to buy some covered pineapple rings in hot fudge.
Oh,
they
yeah,
were
my mama told
excellent.
me about that.
Excellent.
Yeah.
And then we're meeting, I believe, around either 6 or 7 p.m. at the Hofer House, which is the biggest German restaurant here in town, where we're gonna have some skits in the restaurant from some people, and Darren brings his speakers and all that. He makes us set up like a little stage in one of the areas where they put us all together. It's a lot of people this year, so we'll see how crowded that's gonna get tomorrow. And then we're there till 9, 10 o'clock at night. And then Sunday morning, we'll have a service here at the hotel on the second floor in the back of the hotel, where you could see the Chattahoochee River behind us. Yeah, we'll have service, I think, from 10 to about 12. Then some of us are still here. We'll go and have lunch nearby at the Troll bar that is nearby here, or any of the other restaurants, Huddle House or one of them, and then we'll be on our way home.
Cool beans.
Yep.
Sounds like a fun weekend.
Yeah, in the summertime, there's plenty of tubing here to do in the river. So, and also the fishing of the trouts and stuff like that. So that's always something happening up here.
I always like to laugh, and Tammy's giving me bits and pieces.
Yep.
Can you please scream like a girl, Scott? Wait.
No. No. Because if I did, it would just be.
This is dumb and weird.
Right.
Oh God.
Emily says someone was telling me that there is a zip line on the MSC Seaside.
So there is on that class ship. So Seaside, Seascape, Seaview, Seashore, they all have a zip line, and from I've never rode the zip line on any of the MSC ships that have it, but you can see it. It is definitely longer. It's probably 2, maybe even 3 times longer than the one on Oasis class ships for Royal Caribbean.
Wow.
It's really long, really super long.
That's fake news. Is what that is. And no, nope, not I. Hey, Together We Travel has made it in. Good evening.
Good evening.
Yeah, I also met Roxanne here. Also, Sherry and her boyfriend. I also met the guys from Mountain to Sea Crew.
Really?
Mhm.
They're
Yeah,
there.
they're both here. I got to see Scott Smith earlier. I'll probably see him tomorrow again.
Mhm.
Fred from Mountain Folks. He was here earlier today, but he went home. He lives nearby, so he'll be back tomorrow with his wife, Colleen. The six shorts, they'll be here tomorrow. They're supposed to be here tonight, but we'll see them tomorrow.
Cool.
Tom Ox and Terry
Uh-huh.
from TNT Chicago. They're going to be here tomorrow. And a few other more people coming in tomorrow.
Nice.
It's very nice. I got a big crowd.
Yeah, right.
Oh yeah, Clark, Kurt, and Marsha, Bruce, and Cindy. They're all here too.
Be sure to intentionally capture a bunch of YouTube shorts. That way you can throw them up on TikTok of this Helen, Georgia meetup. And I know that that'd be a good, quick way for you to get out a lot of content, and plus create that awareness that TikTok.
Yeah, that it's a creators meetup every year.
Right.
Yeah.
So, sure. Yep.
I already did one today with Captain. I had him showing up the shirt that he got from Darian, and I think I did two more today.
Cool.
Mhm.
I mean, I'm practicing as much as I can with those things. And somehow, for somebody that didn't want to be involved in it,
Mm.
I've been putting a lot of content out.
I
Yeah,
know you're doing like a fantastic job at those
You are.
TikToks, man.
You are.
Really, you are.
Really good job.
You are.
Thank you.
If you shoot them like that, then it's so easy just to send them out. There's no editing.
I mean, that's what I like about that. Is you just put them together and boom, they're gone.
Yes.
You know?
Yes. Yep.
and they upload faster than YouTube.
Yep.
Yes.
Yep.
And I could send them to Facebook. I could even put them on YouTube with the TikTok logo in the watermark. And in the music, that's the best
Yes,
thing.
and the music.
Yes.
As long as it's a short on YouTube,
Yeah.
you won't get a copyright strike or hit for it or anything like that. As long as it's a short. So
Yep.
Yes, sir.
Mm-hmm.
So we'll see what happens to that. But it's going to be another long day tomorrow. And I do have a premiere tomorrow night at 7:16 on the Side of the Stroll, which is the I believe the birthday celebration. And then on Sunday at 8 p.m. I have the whole hour that we did in Hasuki Sunday night at 8 p.m. Eastern.
See, there's these three little dots over here, and when I click on them, I get two options. I get
The
two
what?
options when I click on the three little dots, right?
Don't click the three little dots.
I get two options over here. I wonder which one I should use.
No,
Yes. And
no.
Eddie, Tammy says, Cheryl, years ago, Scott and I were amusement park junkies and got on a lot of roller coasters.
Oh my
Yeah.
God.
So we got some stories to hear.
And listen, there used to be this ride. There used to be this ride at Hershey Park, right? So it was called the Rotor. And basically you would get in, you would stand on it, it would spin around, and then the floor would drop out and you'd be stuck to the wall.
Oh,
Right?
I didn't like that one.
I didn't like it either, right? I rode it 14 times in a row and then got off and went to my sister Tammy's wedding rehearsal, right?
Nice.
Sick as a dog to my stomach, right? It was a rough time.
Sounds like it.
Yeah.
I didn't like that ride. I've rode that ride and I didn't like it.
Yeah.
Time.
They called it the Gravitron at the Allen Parish Fair
I
Yep.
don't know what they call
in
it.
Louisiana.
You stick to the wall. I didn't like it. I didn't like it.
He was 10.
Yes. Yeah.
Nice.
Long time.
Long
And
four.
that ride has been long gone. It hasn't been there for a long time. So
Yep.
Wow. Funny.
You know, the one I enjoy is the Scrambler.
What is that?
It's the one with the arms that go up and then come down, and then there's 4 seats on each rotating thing, and it scrambles you all up.
Oh, around and around.
Yeah,
And it also goes round and round and round and round and round.
they spin around and stuff
They
while
spin.
they're doing everything else. Yeah.
Yes, I like the Scrambler.
Mhm.
I just don't ride those rides. I stopped riding.
You just feel like you're going side to side to side to side because it whips you. And if
Yeah.
you don't wear your seatbelt, you can slide in the seat while it's happening. It's fun. Your hips are torn up afterward, but you know, hey, it's worth it.
That's nice.
Yeah.
Wear some gym shorts. I did that at the Shrimp Fest. It's fun.
So Eddie has got a long day tomorrow ahead of him.
Mm-hmm. And Tammy says Disney, Busch Gardens, and King's Dominion.
Yeah.
I like King's Dominion.
Yeah, King's Dominion was like, I don't like King's Dominion anymore, and it's not. It used to be owned by Paramount, right? So it was a Paramount park. There was one in Ohio called Kings Island, and there was King's Dominion in Virginia, and then Cedar Fair, who owns Cedar Point in
Ohio.
in Ohio, right? Which is like, it's got the most roller coasters out of any amusement park there is. So anyway, Cedar Fair, which is the parent company, they bought King's Dominion. So it's a little bit better than it was, but it's still kind of like if I go to any theme parks, it's the one that's 20 minutes away, Hershey Park. Hershey Park is a really great park. And I'll go to Busch Gardens in Williamsburg, Virginia. Although even Busch Gardens is not what it used to be after Anheuser-Busch sold it, along with the SeaWorld parks and everything, kind of spun it off into its own company. It really seemed to go downhill after that. But Busch Gardens used to be known as the most beautiful, cleanest theme park on the planet. In fact, they cared so much about guest experience there that they would literally close the gates at 2:00 in the afternoon. If at any time during the day, if the park got above a certain census that they felt like it was too crowded and the people that were in the park couldn't enjoy it, they would close the gates. And I've actually had gotten there one time around 2:00 in the afternoon, and they were like, "Sorry, the park's closed right now.
Wow.
Come back later," right? Because there was just too many people in there. So they don't do that anymore since it got spun off into its own company, and I think that's part of kind of the decline of it. So,
and Tammy also says Hershey Park is our home park. Adam and I go weekly.
Really?
Yeah. They go. They get season tickets every year, and they go every week.
I think this stands for Hershey Park. She says, I wish Hershey Park would do that.
Yeah. Hershey Park is kind of like they have like kind of like a cruise line attitude towards people. They're kind of like, hey, the more, right?
Yep.
I mean, Hershey Park is a big park, right? And I'd say if you compare it to a lot of the theme parks, it really is a top-notch theme park. It's really kind of like Disney in that respect. They don't let things fall apart. They don't let things deteriorate. You know, the moment anything is out of place, they fix it. Because there's Hershey chocolate behind it, right? So there's a lot of money behind it and stuff like that or whatever. So they really are. It really is a great theme park, and it's been expanding over the years, and it's massive. And I can't remember how many roller coasters they have now, but I think at last count they had something like 13 or 14 roller coasters and stuff like that. It's a big, huge park, right? There's a massive water park in there now and stuff like that too. That's like completely separate. It's part of the park, but it's also separate from the park. So it's a really great park. But even though my sister is older than I am, we're not the same person. So for me, at my age, I'm just not into those rides and stuff like that anymore. So, but it's great that she still is, her and her pig valve.
And Emily says, love the scrambler. See, somebody gets it.
Oh, whatever.
That's what I'm talking about. The scrambler is awesome. Tammy also says Adam's favorite ride is Breaker's Edge water coasters.
Mm.
Oh, so she's saying there's 16 roller coasters there now. So.
Nice.
And they're like all world. I mean, they're like really like serious roller coasters, not like little kiddie roller coasters. You know, I mean, we're talking like, you know, you need a level of insanity to ride.
Your comment.
I can't read it.
Yeah.
Listen to him. Older.
Older. Yeah, I heard that, Tammy. I heard that.
She is older. She is older than me. I'm the youngest one out of the three of us. So.
Yep.
And I'm old.
Mm,
And I'm
whatever.
the youngest.
Oh,
Whatever.
yeah.
I mean, listen. I'm old. I'm old.
Mm,
Okay. I have to watch what I say here, but I'm old.
mm.
Yes. That you do, homie. Because the youngest one here is Jeremiah.
Mhm.
Oh, I thought it was Cheryl.
I should be. Hmm.
Hi, Cheryl. Yes, Cheryl.
I saw her driving a car the other day.
You know, sometimes it happens like
Like,
that.
good God, Cheryl can drive.
I did not want to.
And she was whining about it like she was driving all by
I
herself.
know, right? Seriously, like she had this like look about her. I was like, oh my gosh, she was
And
like,
she had her right hand on the wheel, only her right hand. Left hand was hanging out of the window.
No, baby, no.
You was rolling like that.
No, baby, no.
Yeah. It was rolling like a pin daddy.
That's all right. This week, we're probably going to do some riding around. Yeah, we're super excited that summer is getting started here. What I want to go do is to see if they're going to reopen the snow cone place.
Oh, they probably will.
Not this one down here by the beach, but the one over there by Stewart Beach.
Oh, I don't know.
It's Bahama Bucks.
Oh, yeah, Bahama Bucks.
And it closed down as of right now, but I want to see if they brought it back for the summer. That way I can report back to you guys, because Bahama Bucks is awesome. We had started the little, punch card business with them, and
Mhm.
the punch card was getting full, and all of a sudden you're going to close on us.
Right? Just when I was getting the new icy thing.
Yeah. So we now that summer's getting kicked off, a lot of the businesses that had just been lying there over the winter will just come to life.
Mhm,
And
the
be
daiquiri
back.
place.
Yeah, the daiquiri place
Mhm.
and the little taco place next door too.
Yeah.
listen, it's 45 degrees here. It must be nice to live somewhere where on the first week of March, summer is getting kicked off.
Oh, yeah.
It is with the kickoff of spring break. It's not going to stop. Like
Mm-mm.
every weekend, the island's going to be full.
Every
just
weekend.
every weekend,
From
All-
this day on.
all the way
this
up until
weekend.
Labor Day,
Yep.
and then it just dies.
Yeah. After Labor Day, it
That's it.
dies. Everybody goes home.
I mean, that's the way it is. Like here in our Northeast beach towns, Ocean City, Maryland, the
Mhm.
Delaware beaches, Wildwood, New Jersey, those kinds of places. It's the same for them, right? It's
Mhm.
literally like that Labor Day weekend is come and gone, and it's a ghost town.
Yep.
So,
Except for on the Lone Star Rally weekend,
Bikers.
biker rally, 500,000 bikes show up.
Troublemakers.
And
the
the,
FBI, everybody.
the
Everybody's down here.
state police, the FBI, all of them, and it's a wild that's a wild week too.
Yeah.
Is a biker rally, and then Mardi Gras comes in. We just got over Mardi Gras, and here it is. Spring break is upon us,
Right.
so it's about to be
Tinker
busy.
is in
Yeah,
here.
Tinker just made it in. Hello. Yep, and it's all good. You're never late. Never late.
Never late.
And yes, the snow cone place is awesome. The daiquiri place, you got to watch out for that thing because
Yeah, they named the drinks after movie stars. Like they got a Bill Cosby.
Yep,
They got
they got an R. Kelly.
They got a R. Kelly. They got a Mike Tyson. They got
Yep,
all kind. They named them after movie stars.
yep. So be careful what you order at
Yeah.
what is it? I forget
I
the
don't
name
know.
of
It's
it.
a daiquiri place is all I call it.
Yep.
But it's across the street from the beach.
Mm-hmm. And you can take them with you. You know what a
Yes.
closed container is? Whenever you carry one of those out, they got a piece of tape over the straw hole. That's
a
it.
closed
That's
container.
you can drive with that as long as you don't peel that tape back.
Yeah.
You can take it wherever you're going.
Yep.
Any excuse to drink.
Yep.
Right.
Oh man.
Oh, and CruiseNut says Eddie and Alice have a great time and be safe in Helen.
Please be safe, Eddie.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Not much running around here. Once we're set here till Sunday afternoon.
They
Okay.
tie
And-
the streets at night.
Yeah.
Yep.
It should be. I hear some rowdiness outside. I sound like some kids messing around. But by midnight tonight, they should be all dead.
No, that's Captain Billy J and them playing in the park.
No, probably over in their tower over there on the other side.
Yep.
Let them play all the one over there.
Tammy
Yep.
said,
I saw a picture earlier, and the only person I recognized was Captain.
right. There was a lot of faces there. I think I recognized one more. Meg was in that same picture, but the other
Yeah,
one,
this year too.
yeah, another creator had his back turned. Tammy says, Oak Grove, I can't wait until the ice cream stand opens. Hazelnut mocha soft serve.
Oh my
Ooh,
God.
nice.
Sounds good.
You know what?
Wow.
Here's the thing, right? I've never gone to. I've never gone to Oak Grove for ice cream or whatever, right? So, and this won't mean anything to anybody but me and my sister. But my two favorite places for ice cream. One's not even ice cream; it's custard, right? Is Massey's. It's been in business since 1949. Okay, and it looks exactly like it did in 1949, and it's amazing. And they've got the most amazing, like their hot fudge is practically its own food group.
Oh God.
It is incredible.
Wow.
Incredible frozen custard, okay, and it's amazing. And the other place I like, okay, is called Christie's Whistle Stop. And the reason why I like Christie's is there's a line out the door anytime you go there. And for like $5, you get like a bucket of like you order a hot fudge sundae there, it comes in a bucket. It's that big, right? For like $5, right? It's this massive amount of ice cream with whipped cream and hot fudge and everything else. And it is to die for.
Oh my God.
I never eat it all because it's just too much to eat. But it's an incredible value. Again, a place that's been in business for a long, long time. Probably not since 1949, but it's been in business a long time. Those are the two places that I go to for ice cream in the summer here at home. So.
Nice. Tammy says, I've never been to either, and I live closer than he does to both.
Yeah, she does.
Wow.
Yep, she does, right? But Massey's is like incredible. In fact, when my mother-in-law moved down here from way up in the center of the state, like 2 hours away, one of the first things we did was take her to Massey's, and she loved it. Like, she fell in love with it. She took her neighbors there like a couple of weeks later. So,
Oh, nice.
incredible place. So,
We have two notable places here in Texas that I know I like. One is Baskin Robbins, and the other one is called Marble Slab. A marble slab is unique in the way that they make it on an actual slab made of marble on the counter.
kind of like Cold Stone.
Yes.
Yes.
The same thing. Yeah.
And that is some awesome ice cream right there. And naturally 31 flavors, they won't let you down. I do get the Snickers milkshake. They'll make a shake out of any one of the flavors or a combination of their flavors, and the Snickers ice cream makes a really good shake. But the candy pieces sometimes get stuck in the straw, so you kind of have to like recycle it through your straw a lot and then eat it with a spoon eventually.
We got a Ben and Jerry's.
Yes, we do. We have a Ben and Jerry's right here on the island, and their shakes are
much.
What did I say? They were like $8
I don't know.
or something like that. Or no, it might have been 18.
It was 18 a piece.
Yeah, they were huge. But the flavors were limited. That was an expensive shake, though.
Yeah.
It really was. I was expecting Baskin Robbins prices. Ben & Jerry's said, nope, not with us. But yeah, that was cool. All right, Mr. Eddie, I know you got a long day ahead of you. So we're going to go ahead and let you and the viewers go. We enjoyed having you guys tonight. We really, really did. Everybody take care of each other out there. Be sure to hit the like button on your way out. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't done so already. And never, ever forget, we love you and good evening.
Good night,
Bye.
Tammy.